Hey, and welcome to part 2 of some of the most haunted places out on Long Island, and going around and telling you the stories of these places. Outside right now, I think this is Jericho, it might be Syosset. We're outside a steakhouse. Well, once upon a time, this was not a steakhouse. It was actually the Maid Maine Inn. The Maid Maine Inn dates back to the end of the 18th century and it was once a key site in the Underground Railroad. During the 1950s, it was converted into an inn. Look at that, look how it looks like. And a eatery, popular for banquets and large gatherings. I could see that. It remained as such until closing in 2009. Footsteps, banging sounds, strange voices have been heard in the inn, and some visitors have even reported seeing apparitions inside and around the inn. Story goes, one person worked there as a waiter, and he said he had an experience in the captain's room that stayed for him forever. He was setting up for a meeting on an evening that happened to be very quiet. It is upstairs, and there were no other parties at the time. He had finished with some time to spare, so he was taking a closer look at the painting of Valentine over the fireplace. He began to get these thoughts, but as if he was communicating with something. He then began to get a little angry, maybe even aggressive, as this went on for a moment. He says he remembers thinking, okay, prove this is real. The lights in the room went out. He stood in the darkness and utter terror. To the point, he says, that he was shaking. And he tasted the metallic taste of adrenaline rushing through his body. And within seconds, the lights came on. Looked around, no one there. He made his way downstairs to the kitchen. The chef saw him wandering. He said, "Are you okay?" He asked if there was a power outage. The chef says no. Seems like everyone has a story to share. One person even says that they work behind in an office behind the Maid Maine Inn, and every time they go out, it's like they hear like a cat crying for help. The Maid Maine Inn. I'll leave you guys to decide. I'm at the Old Burial Hill Cemetery in Huntington. The first grave dug here was in 1712. It was also used as a fort by British soldiers during the Revolution. Numerous tombstones were moved and torn down during the period, and many never made its way back to the correct grave. Many soldiers were also buried in that area. The ghosts of Colonel Thompson and Reverend Ebenezer Prime were also said to haunt the cemetery. Some passerbys have reported seeing children in the cemetery vanish into thin air. Off of Route 25A. Very hilly. Lack of a better word. Sarah Samus, 1856, 87 years old. That's it from here. The house. We're entering Oheka Castle. Well, you know, due to security reasons, I'm not able to go straight ahead. There's a... it happens. But that's Oheka Castle, and I will include pictures for you guys. But Oheka Castle is a 109,000 square foot, 127 room estate. It was originally constructed as a summer home for Otto Herman Kahn, and has changed hands several times since its death in 1934. Oheka Castle right now kind of serves as a grand luxurious catering hall. The mansion is alleged to house secret passageways, hidden rooms, tunnels, as well as strange cage-like areas in the basement. Some of the tunnels are said to stretch all the way to Cold Springs Harbor, which is the neighboring visiting town. Visitors claim to have seen shadowy figures lurking around the mansion or between the bushes outside, and those who attempt to take a picture of Kahn's portrait have had their cameras go off without the push of a button. Watery footprints have also appeared in the pool room late at night after it has disappeared. After the pool has closed, rather. Now, if I may show you a video. Let's go. It's found on YouTube, and I'd like to share with you. From Sleepy Hollow Paranormal, Oheka Castle. That's a full video. See that? Very quiet street for the most part here. Oyster Bay, Rainham Hall. Built in 1740, used by British as Colonel Simcoe's headquarters. Information from here led to Major Andre's capture after his visits. Home of Robert Townsend Washington spy. National landmark. So guys, a little bit better. So I think as you can see, better view. So this is now, again, a 20-room museum providing glimpses into American history. Rainham Hall was originally home to the Townsend family. During the Revolution, it was also used to headquarter British soldiers, including a guy by the name of Major John Andre, who attempted to bribe Benedict Arnold to surrender his troops, only to have the plot foiled by Townsend's daughter, who overheard this discussion and had reported it to General George Washington. Andre is said to still wander the building and has been seen by multiple visitors. He is not alone. Another officer allegedly courted a lover in the mansion, and her room now feels unusually cold compared with the rest. The third spirit, the lady in the kitchen, will occasionally welcome guests with the scent of cinnamon and apples baking. This is, well, the gates, the Woolworth estate. That's in Glen Cove. Winfield Hall in particular. This estate dates back to 1916, consists of the main residence known as Winfield Hall, a garage with living quarters, a main entrance, 2 greenhouses, and various features including a tea house. The estate was destroyed in a fire in its early years, and Frank Woolworth decided to work on the building Winfield Hall. The house ended up costing a whopping $9 million. Its grand staircase costing $2 million alone. Woolworth's daughter Edna committed suicide at the Plaza Hotel in New York City while her father was at the estate holding a party. A strange incident occurred at the party. A mobile family crest was located above Winfield Hall's main entrance fireplace. It featured 3 faces of Woolworth's daughters, and it acquired a crack through Edna's face, leaving just the 2 other faces untouched. Stories say a lightning bolt was the cause of the crack. Eerie sounds have been reported in Winfield Hall, along with a spirit that has been spotted floating around the halls. The sounds of a woman crying have also been heard here, and in the gardens, a young ghostly woman is known to appear. I hope you guys enjoyed part 2 of Haunted Places out in Long Island. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. Hit the notification bell. It means a lot to me. I hope all is well. Mahalo.